So another day, another waste. Let's put it that way. What I mean by that is, this country loves just spending money on useless shit that never materializes. In a lot of cases, gets cancelled. Now we see an IT project that costs 50 million. Just think about, keep that in your mind. 50 million. Euro there in the Irish Rail, basically. We're doing an IT project, basically, that would be an update IT to the systems, etc. Worth 50 million euro. Just to think of that, 50 million euro. And they basically said, we're throwing it down the drain, basically. It's all going down the drain, we don't want it anymore. And basically, all that was for none. To put it nicely. That money, that 50 million's gone, basically, what I'm trying to say. There's no it's basically a waste. What I'm trying to say. And bicycle sheds, etc. They're going to probably talk about building bicycle sheds instead for who knows, God knows. But what I'm trying to say is, even the company they went for, you think they would try and get an Irish company, because there's so many Irish companies based in IT, etc. But they went off to Spain to get them. So I don't know why they won't get an Irish company and pay an Irish person to do it. I don't know why they went off to Spain. It doesn't make any sense. But it's absolutely scandalous that this was in the process. Basically, they had the whole idea of updating the IT system, etc. And this was the whole thing. And then halfway through it, basically, what I'm going by here, halfway through it, they just threw it out the window. They just said, "Fuck it, we don't want it anymore. Let's just get rid of it. Let's just waste that amount of money." Because it is a lot of money. We're talking about 50 million. Imagine how many houses you could build. Imagine how many homeless people you could feed. Imagine how many young children we could give a proper education to. And the list goes on and on and on. But what I'm trying to say is it's not beneficial to anybody, to society, to the taxpayer, to anybody in this country, apart from the people who got the money. But yeah, nobody's ever... Do you think the Minister for Transport would be sacked? You think somebody would be arrested, somebody in there would be arrested for gross incompetence? You think something would happen, basically, But long story short, nothing's going to change. Because we have seen with the National Children's Hospital, we have seen with the bicycle sheds, that nobody's ever held to account for these outcomes. And especially this is huge amount of money. We're not talking about €10. We wouldn't mind if it's €5 or €10. Right, that's a mistake. We're not going to go mad over it. But €50 million is a lot of money. And for a bicycle shed too, there was 300 and something thousand for a bicycle shed. You have to wonder what kind of lunatics run the society, to be totally honest, because it's absolutely ridiculous that we have this. But yeah, it's farcical. It really, really is farcical. That they're spending so much money. It's madness. It's really, really madness. I don't know where you want to tell you, because it's all a joke. It really, really is all a joke. Because that money could go to so much good use. And I wouldn't mind if it wasn't needed in other places, but it is needed in other places. And especially as there's not that many train lines in Ireland. It could have done loads of new railway lines, to be totally honest too, instead of this carry on. But anyway, let me know what you think. I'm sure everybody's delighted to hear this. But yeah, the new bicycle shed 2.0 basically 300 times the price.